To be honest with you, I wouldn't. If the female artist was one of those like, let me smack you in the face with it and all this extra like sexual stuff and these negative connotations of women, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even invite them to the show.
Well, that's respected
I would.
in and of itself.
No, I'm saying real talk. Like,
Yeah.
I'll invite him to the show, and if Nabi has a problem, I'll just tell him to be
he'll invite
quiet.
him to the show. Whatever I don't wait, we constantly have opposites. But I mean that. But like that's why
Opposites attract.
That's why I had Drea. That's why I had Drea, and I had you because I wanted to be, I'm not trying to be one of those like. You don't have to be one of those sucker for love cornball dudes to respect women as queens. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, facts.
And I think that it too often in this music thing, I think the women that get attention are the ones that like glorify their sexuality and all these other things. But it's like as men, like if we're not supportive of the queens and the people that are trying to kick like an alternative thing, then I figure like
that's very
what are we
true.
building?
But at the same time,
Absolutely true.
I hate like the shit that I really hate, like women that smart women, and they be like, yo, you shouldn't be out there showing your body off. You should use your brain. The bitch don't got a brain. She got a body.
How you know?
Because the bitch ain't smart.
Yo, get him, Jazzmyn.
But how do you know,
Jazzmyn,
though?
if you disagree, you have my
can't.
permission to clown him, and I'll back you up.
Yeah, no, but this is a serious problem that we look at with females.
There's plenty women that are smart and they have a good body. They look good, but that's not everybody. So how is a smart woman gonna tell another woman use your brain if she's not?
Are you
smart,
one of those
but
guys
sure?
that thinks that all big girls are friendly?
Friendly? What the hell? Go to the video, G. Go to the no, we can't go to the video.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
What I'm
But just
saying
clarify
is-
your point, though.
What I'm
That's all.
saying is like, yo, just because a woman is smart and she can use her brain to get where she want to go, that's fine. She's smart. But another woman might have her body and she's not as smart as the other woman. She can't use her brain, obviously, so she has to use the tools that she have to get where she need to be.
So does that mean that we glorify that?
Nah.
That's what we're talking about. We're not
Yeah.
talking about just random people that you know. We're talking about the glorification of females using their bodies instead of using their brains, which is perpetuating young girls to do the same thing because these are their role models.
Like whores as opposed to queens.
This is the mismessage that people say. People say, though, don't be a whore. Don't be a hoe. But all the women that are in the forefront is like they talk about Kim Kardashian every day, and she's only popular for being a
Rihanna.
whore.
But you
So
gotta
it's like
understand the way that
Beyonce who's gotten more sexual.
you gotta understand how media
Well, she's
works.
still
though.
talented though. You can't just be like, yo, she's smart, so she shouldn't use her sex appeal to, manipulate people and do what she got to do to like big herself up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, a smart woman can't downgrade and throw shade on a woman that's using what she got to be what she want. But at the same time, like you said,
So would
the
you want?
whores are glorified in the media. They be like, yo, the media says don't be a whore. But
But yet they constantly show you images.
So let me ask
exactly
you a
that.
question. Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a daughter?
5.
You have 5 daughters. Okay, so if your daughter, for some reason, decides that she wants to take after Amber Rose or Kim Kardashian because she feels like she's not smart for whatever reason, is that going to be okay with you? No, right? Because that's your daughter?
I'm not going to say no. No, I'm not going to say no.
You're not going to say no?
I'm not gonna
So
say
it'd be
no.
okay with you?
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's her. You're saying that she want to be like Amber Rose. She want to do what Amber Rose is doing.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe that's what she wants to do.
But you would approve of that as her dad?
That's what she want to do.
I wouldn't approve of my
See,
daughter
I
expressing
couldn't-
herself. as
I
certain-
couldn't look at it like that.
So does it matter if you approve or not? Because she's gonna do whatever she want to do anyway.
I think it does matter, though.
I think it
doesn't
doesn't matter.
I can
Because
sit
if
there-
you make it
I can sit
okay-
there and
But
tell
you know what, though?
you make
This
certain
is
things
why-
okay not to do.
This is why there's two different sides of this is why
Of
there's
course.
two different sides of the subject because
The
there's
yin-
people
the
that
yin
think
and
like
yang.
you and there's people that think like me and there ain't nobody
All right,
who
so-
can say who's right or who's
So
wrong.
if you had a daughter and she decided to do, sexual stuff, what are you gonna do?
I wouldn't be for it.
All right, then what are you gonna do?
There's not much that I can do, but
Exactly.
my daughter coming up is gonna, and you know what? That's funny too because I have a song on my album that's called "If I Had a Daughter," which talks about what I would teach my daughter if I had a
Ooh,
daughter,
there you go.
which would make
That's
sure,
fine. That's
ensure
fine.
as far as possible, as much as possible that I possibly could to make sure that she understands the value of herself as a woman
That's
and not
fine.
to degrade herself
That's fine.
and to have dignity and respect for herself.
That's fine. You can teach her all the shit that you want to teach her, but at the end of the day, she's gonna do whatever the fuck she wants to do.
But I feel that depending on...
But that doesn't mean that I would condone it.
Yeah, because you don't have to condone it, but you have to accept it.
No, I don't.
Well, then you just don't have a relationship with your daughter.
But my daughter wouldn't act like that.
But
that's what you think.
But check
that's
it though.
That's what you say.
But check
you don't
it,
know
right?
what your daughter's gonna do.
I know she wouldn't act like that.
That's what you
but
say
check
right
it though.
now.
So to bring it back
if
though.
If my parents brought me up in the way that they brought me up and they taught me all the same things that I would teach my child, most likely the odds are is that my child is going to adhere to what I say as their parent.
That's what you think. That's ideal. That's the ideal way of thinking, but that's not realistic.
You raise your kids, don't you?
You do, and you have an influence on them. But anyways, listen.
You have a huge influence.
Hold on. Can I say, listen, that's an endless debate between the man and the woman thing. I just want to bring it back. So
thank you.
Just to bring it back. So Jazzmyn,
yes.
Do you what type of, because it's an ongoing thing. You guys, one opinion is on there, but either way, what I'm saying is, Jazzmyn, what do you feel that what is your music embody? What is the purpose of it? Like, is it entertainment? Is it educational? What is it like that? Your music.
The purpose of my music is. Basically, I feel like my job here on this earth is to associate with people, and I feel that my music associates with people on all different types of levels. I'm a communicator. So what I mean by that
a writer more than a musician.
Yeah, I'm not even just a writer, but a communicator, a person who can talk to you, who can listen to you, who can understand you, who can give you constructive criticism.
So you're a person that has a lot of those people that come to you to download.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
you're not a Libra, are you? Are you a Libra?
I am a Libra. You want to?
Yes.
I'm taking it.
Yes, no, I'm a Libra too. That's why I knew. No, that's why I knew. No, real talk. That's why I knew though.
But honestly, like my music, I look at it like I was. Go ahead. I was basically. If you ask me, I was basically put here to, in a lot of ways, let people know that they're not alone. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of
somebody
my music
else feels like them, and
exactly. Like I feel like a lot of my music touches on subjects that maybe a lot of people might not touch on. It also touches on, you know, like things that I've been through that as I realized the music that I was making and how I was just freely expressing myself because of things that I went through, people will come into me like, yo, Jazz, like I've been through that. I saw that. I lived that. And you put it in a song.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Like, the more I started to realize that, the more that's when my music started to gravitate to because I realized what I could do.
Relate
you know
to people,
what I mean?
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
But I try to teach. I try to teach in every way possible. I mean,
and that's one of the reasons,
knowledge.
like I said, that's one of the reasons why I invited you on.
Yeah.
I was so interested in having you on the show is because I wanted to showcase different types of women.
Yeah.
Because I have, you know what I'm saying, daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to showcase
women are the shit, man. Women are who run the world, girl.
Women are smarter than men.
Who run the world?
That's
girl.
the craziest part is that it's even proven scientifically. Women are smarter than men.
I watched the motherfucker I watched the shit evolve when niggas was tough, niggas used to be the men and I feel like women are the authority right now. It's more dudes that act like.
You know how women have.
Bitches.
You know how women.
You
know how women have more power. You know how women have more power. It's something that runs deeper than what we know. It's almost like a psychological thing inside of us because even nowadays where the youth are more disrespectful, right? Let a OG dude say something to the youth and they'd be like, "Fuck you, you old motherfucker." Let an OG woman say something, and motherfuckers, I don't care if you gangster or not. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, "Oh, hold up, I don't want to fuck with." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the power of the woman.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
it's the matriarch. It's